Second game for this starting five for UConn of Nika Muhl, Lopez Senechal, Aubrey Griffin, Aaliyah Edwards, and Dorka Juhasz. And on the left for the Seton Hall Pirates, the sixth straight game, their starting lineup will include 21. Third one down, that is Shaylin Pinckney, a freshman from East Hartford, Connecticut. Last year's Connecticut High School Gatorade Player of the Year. So, matinee Big East basketball. Let's see who gets the lump of coal and who gets the nice present at the end of the day with a W wrapped around it.
Well, Tony Bozzella was telling me before the game he really wants to make sure Seton Hall starts hot, comes out competitive, doesn't get down to an early UConn run.
Juhasz with the nice kick outside. Muhl for three to start the game for UConn.
What a great start for Nika Muhl, only her second game back after getting whacked in the head at Notre Dame and missing a few contests.
Here's Sidney Cooks, 14 for Seton Hall, over the top of Juhasz. Shot is short. Long rebound, though. Goes back to Seton Hall for a second chance. Cooks again. From way outside. No. Aubrey Griffin with the rebound. Edwards drives inside. There's that want-to. She's shown
terrific,
so much.
Yeah, just get that ball, quick turn, step to the basket, so strong.
Cooks again with the ball for the Pirates. Kicks outside to Pinckney. Shaylin Higgins, he drives. Cooks with the stray block shot and turns around and puts it in. Second
leading scorer does a lot for Seton Hall.
3-point UConn lead. It's Griffin. Nice kick to Edwards. Got it. Manning the helm today, associate head coach Chris Dailey will run the ship. 14-0 when filling in for Coach Geno. Tony Bozzella, 10th season as the Pirates head coach, 61% winning percentage, great guy, and really has his Pirates motivated for a strong performance today.
Great D by Park Lane on Lopez Senechal.
Here's Juhasz for three. No. Griffin, and a 5-point lead for the Huskies. Minute and 2.5 minutes into the game. Goes out there by Higgins on Lopez Senechal. 7 to shoot. Muhl made sure the toe was behind the line and drained the three.
Well, obviously, if you're Seton Hall, they're leaving Nika Muhl open, and she is making them pay early.
There's Park Lane, short on the shot. Long rebound to Muhl. Subs into the game for Seton Hall. 13 is Case Satterfield. As Aubrey Griffin lets a three fly, and it goes. Daring UConn to shoot the long-range ball. Lopez Senechal defending Azana Baines. Griffin out ahead of the pack. Nice. UConn trying to take advantage of its size advantage inside. Nice cut by Park Lane and gets the roll. Caroline Ducharme makes her game debut for the Huskies. Muhl drives, kicks to a cutting Juhasz.
Smart pass from Muhl. Seeing all the blue jerseys converge on her. Nice job by Juhasz moving without the ball.
There's Cooks working on Patterson. Nice touch by the grad student wearing blue. Sidney Cooks. Muhl again for three. 3 for 3 from long range for Nika Muhl.
It's exactly what her team needed from her here this afternoon. And a mindless turnover there by Seton Hall.
UConn a 42% shooting team from three in the season so far. They're at 66% now. Here's another from Ducharme, and it goes.
I can't help but think the way Ducharme has been playing lately, hitting a three immediately will do so much for her confidence.
Right. Park Lane drives, floats, no. Nice pass from Juhasz to a streaking Ducharme.
Smart cut there by Ducharme.
Here's Cooks. Ducharme reaches in and steals it away.
Good team defense.
Tried to get it into either Edwards or Juhasz. Back the other way. Higgins kicks out. Around to Park Lane for three and got it.
Smart play by Seton Hall to make UConn pay for that turnover.
So Aaliyah Edwards is back in the ball game. Ayanna Patterson has gone to the bench. Here's Edwards with the ball as we get inside the final minute of quarter number one. Again, another turnover.
The sixth turnover that UConn has had early.
Throwing the ball into a crowd there. Park Lane goes to the rim and gets fouled. And if there are things to criticize with this squad of late, it's been a lot of those balls thrown into crowds or trying to make a pass that's almost an impossible pass instead of showing a little more patience.
Yeah, to have 69 turnovers in the last 3 games, that's not.
It's just a number.
Not typical UConn.
Yeah.
Decimated with injuries. Another turnover.
Ball knocked away from Edwards. Pirates push the pace. Higgins has to stop. Kick it out. They go to Park Lane. Now the Pirates will hold, try and set up a last shot.
Be a big confidence boost if Seton Hall can get a shot in the bucket here.
Muhl back into the game. Park Lane tries to shoot over the top. No. It's going to go out of bounds as the time expires in quarter number one. So here's Park Lane guarded by Juhasz. That'll be Higgins. No. Muhl fights for the rebound. Taken by Bembry, but Juhasz was there to block the pass attempt. Aaliyah Edwards out ahead of the pack, and a nice pass from Muhl. Amari Wright drives, cut off by Ducharme. Here's Cooks. She steps back from Juhasz and got a 2.
As the season goes along, they will get better with some of the turnovers they've had.
Ducharme missed the shot. Rebound knocked around. Juhasz comes away with it. Tried to get it to Edwards. It's knocked out of bounds.
And that's that extra pass, being a little unselfish. Juhasz, shoot that ball.
Well, Ellen, you were talking about the turnovers, and that's something that, of course, Chris Dailey addressed in the huddle. She said Seton Hall is packing it in the paint. We keep trying to make those passes and forcing them inside, but that's not going to work. She said, let's look for some secondary options.
Cooks from outside. No. Nobody there wearing blue. UConn rebound by Ducharme.
Well, Seton Hall is going to run back, and they're not going to give up another layup on the break.
Juhasz. Nicely done. So UConn with a 20-point lead here early in quarter number 2. Here is Pinkney, the East Hartford player.
There's about 1,000 kids from East Hartford that are here cheering her on.
Led her team to a state championship here in Connecticut for East Hartford a season ago. Here's Jayla Jordan for 3. Jordan, one of 6 players added to the Seton Hall roster via the transfer portal during the offseason.
They have a lot of experience out there.
Betancourt to Muhl. Muhl for 3. Another.
Bizzella just leaned over. Like, are you kidding me?
Muhl, a 32% three-point shooter this season.
Just created that turnover as well.
She's 100% today. Into Edwards. They collapse 3 players on her. She'll get fouled trying to go strong to the rim. So Aaliyah Edwards at the free throw line, having set a new career high in scoring in each of the last 2 games for UConn. When I started jotting down some notes for this game, the first thing I put under Aaliyah's line was leading the way when her team needed her the most.
But boy, has she started this season just with a different mindset. It's nice to see.
Here's Amari Wright, misses. Ines Betancourt in the game. Aubrey Griffin to kick out. There's Muhl. Now Juhasz. Griffin for the corner 3. No. Betancourt with the rebound. Edwards from the elbow.
That was really good ball movement. Nice job tracking down the offensive rebound.
Here's Park Lane guarded by Griffin. Drives in, was double teamed. Bembry to Cooks, throws up a 3, yes.
Oh yeah, Cooks can knock that down.
9 points for Sidney Cooks today. Leading the way for the Pirates. Gonna be a foul on UConn.
Illegal screen there.
So Griffin out of the game. And Ducharme in. Edwards with the steal. Can she save it? No, just caught the line with the dribble when she tried to keep it in bounds.
You know, the great coaches, you know, when the player comes out, that's when you have to tell them exactly what you want them to hear.
Yep. Hope to see him back when the Huskies resume action after the holidays with a road trip to Creighton. Another turnover by UConn. And they'll call the foul on Muhl. She was inside the restricted area. Steps to the free throw line.
I asked Aaliyah Edwards about this, and she said she feels more organized when Nika is on the floor, saying her energy has a domino effect. She also said there's a high expectation for Nika to help as a leader. That makes her and the rest of the team want to reciprocate that.
Well, reciprocating threes there. Edwards saw space and made it go.
What a smart basketball play by Edwards.
Park Lane. Driving on Lopez Senechal, who gets the block.
Smart defense by Lopez Senechal. There, the turnover because bad pass from Juhasz. UConn got lucky. Seton Hall handed it back to them.
I see your turnover, and I raise you one. How did that pass get through to Juhasz? 6 points to go along with 5 rebounds and 3 assists.
And a nice catch from Juhasz with that left hand. That's got that healing fractured thumb.
The thumb splint. A nice play through traffic for Rosanna Baines. So UConn, 4 of their last 5, make it 5 of their last 6. Another 3 for Ducharme.
Gosh, it means so much to UConn for Ducharme to get in sync offensively. Talk about an early Christmas gift.
Yeah, there's a steal. Muhl got a hand in on the ball. Huskies run. Ducharme splits players. Got the layup.
She's looking like the Caroline Ducharme of old.
Isn't she now? Into the final minute of this quarter just about. Gary Apple and Kara Walters standing by with first half highlights and analysis on the UConn Women's Basketball Halftime Show presented by Dunkin'. May not have enough time at halftime to show all the highlights of all the players that have contributed so strongly to this one. There's a foul underneath.
Works hard, and then the nice pass coming in. It's all about working hard before the ball comes in. It helps when your teammates throw great passes as well.
Park Lane misses on the 3. So Caroline Ducharme, 13 points, 3 of 4 from long range. Oh, Griffin missed the layup, got her own rebound though. DeBerry will put up a 3, no. Nobody there for UConn to try and rebound that one. 30 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And that goes for Cooks. Cooks leading the way for Seton Hall. Lopez Senechal doesn't get that to go. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with UConn.
That's a heck of a stat. Seton Hall's had some outstanding players over the years come through that program.
Yeah.
Quite an honor.
Lopez Senechal from the free throw line. Good. 2 seconds. 1. Park Lane from midcourt. No. It is Aaliyah Edwards, Muhl, Aubrey Griffin, Dorka Juhasz, and Lopez Senechal, the 5 on the floor for UConn. Shaylin Hagans, Lauren Park Lane, Maya Bembry, Sidney Cooks, and Shaylin Pinckney, the 5 on the floor for the Seton Hall Pirates. Pirates collapse into the paint again. Nice step around by Juhasz, shot wide right. Griffin, oh, hard fall.
Boy, she landed hard. How tough is that kid to get up? Watch 44, you see her go up. And she landed, you know, her right arm looked to be on the bottom, but her body landed rather evenly.
Yes.
As if that makes it better.
And they'll stop the game. Griffin was trying to stay in the game, but they'll stop the game and sub for her as she rubs that right wrist. Though does all the high fives going down the line with that hand on the bench, so I'm sure we'll see her again.
What a tough kid.
Yeah, that's a hard fall. Caroline Ducharme into the game for UConn. There's Edwards.
Oh, nice cut by Juhasz. And see, that's why when you're a good passer like Edwards is, turning face. Nice dish to Juhasz, who moved well without the ball.
So 55-31 for UConn. Here's Park Lane. Here's Cooks. And that was a nice cut by Bembry and a good pass from Cooks. Lopez Senechal, no. Ball on the floor. Somebody will get it. It'll be Maya Bembry for Seton Hall. Park Lane stops. He's going to get fouled.
Well, she was obviously a focus for UConn defensively. That's the great respect they have for her, for how effective she could be on the offensive end. Cooks.
Give you an idea of her offensive potential for the Pirates. Lopez Senechal with the quick release in the bucket. That's two.
And that was a big focus of Tony Bozzella before the game. He wanted to take her out of the game. Don't let her shoot 52% from long range.
Another pass, tried to get it into Ducharme, and that's turned over. It was Pinckney who got a hand on the ball for Seton Hall.
Second turnover in a row for Nika Muhl, just trying to thread the needle.
Cooks in the paint, works on Juhasz. Juhasz went straight up, 3 bounces and in. So 20 points is the UConn lead. Edwards looking for some help. Here it comes from Lopez Senechal. Juhasz for 2. No. Edwards, nice rebounding effort over Cooks.
Great extra effort there by Aaliyah Edwards.
14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Aaliyah Edwards. It's going to be a foul on Cooks, I believe. Meantime, Aubrey Griffin back on the floor for UConn. Good to see. Aaliyah Edwards strong with the left hand and draws the foul.
That young lady is unstoppable. Really good recognition. You see 44 there, Aubrey Griffin ran through the lane, took her defender with her. There was a wide open left side of the lane. Smart move by Edwards to take advantage.
And gets the extra for Aaliyah. Bembry, way too strong. Ducharme gets the rebound for UConn. Something hard to see too. Very vocal was Aaliyah Edwards on the defensive possession with her teammates around her. Tries to spin, cut off well. Somehow gets through the double
how
team.
about the confidence that she's playing with? She just feels unstoppable. Every time she catches the ball, she scores, and in very different ways. A little bit of peace of mind and some confidence that she's not going to re-enter that nose.
So that was the 3rd foul on Muhl. And Lauren Park Lane can't convert them both. Way ahead of the pack. Griffin with a bucket.
Another great run out there by Griffin.
Right, now Barnes. On Edwards. Wow, how about that one from Azana Baines?
Terrific athletic move by Baines.
Muhl will go end to end. Here's Griffin. Steps in. No.
That's a nice, strong dribble and pull-up. Use the backboard.
Park Lane. So Lauren Park Lane steps to the free throw line for Seton Hall.
Defensive fallback as if she was hit so hard.
There's that pressure, almost got a steal, good right. Huskies. Wow, Griffin got whacked on the head. Finds Juhasz for a bucket.
Nice hesitation by Juhasz to give herself the wide open look. But good poise by UConn to not turn it over. They almost did.
Park Lane with the floater, no. Rebound Muhl. Look at her push the pace to break that pressure. Lopez Senechal for 3. Park Lane looking for some help on a screen to get away from Aubrey Griffin. Here's Kay Satterfield. She'll draw contact. That pace from Muhl to get the ball up the court never gave Seton Hall a chance to apply the pressure they were looking to. Transferred to Seton Hall and makes the free throws there. Pirates set up the pressure again. Those passes have to be firmer coming in like that. Am I wrong with that? That softer pass is asking to be stolen by a quick player.
You got to pass with authority. You can't do anything soft.
Lopez Senechal, top of the key, yes. Ball thrown up, Shaylin Hagens shooting free throws. And up for Tony Bozzella and Seton Hall. Couple of free throws there.
She's been a great addition to this team. She's had double figures in 7 of 10 games.
Yeah.
Talk about coming in and making your presence felt immediately. Give her credit.
Aubrey Griffin with her quickness.
Making her presence felt.
Gets it from Satterfield. Gets away from Betancourt. Gets it to Satterfield. That shot won't go. Juhasz skies for the rebound. Betancourt to Juhasz. Pinckney quick to close out Griffin. Edwards drives left hand. She will draw the contact. Little things, but that's been greatly improved this year for Aaliyah Edwards.
Yeah, maturity, decision making, being in better shape, being in the right place at the right time.
Collision, Betancourt and Satterfield. She had her best games for Xavier statistically against Seton Hall.
But think about what is not playing on this team, and yet they've got 79 points. And yet they haven't had Paige Bueckers all season. She got hurt in the summer. Integral part of their offense and their overall game because she plays such great defense as well.
Yeah.
She's been out since the Notre Dame game in early December.
Again, the 3 to 6 week time frame given for her return. What a pass from Edwards to Griffin. 3 to 6 week time frame for her return means we could, as Maria reported earlier, see her anywhere from just after Christmas to almost the end of January, beginning of February. Juhasz with the block on Park Lane. Satterfield will pick up the loose ball and put it in. Juhasz was trying to find a cutting Lopez Senechal. Muhl will go to the bucket instead. She'll get fouled and shoot free throws. Remember at the end of the Florida State game on Sunday, had a few crucial free throws to hit. Shot clock winding down to 5 for Seton Hall. Park Lane will hoist up a long 3 and make it. And that's a great sign. Here's Ducharme, back iron. Satterfield chases down the rebound for Seton Hall. I believe Maria was listening in on that last UConn huddle. Park Lane will hoist up a quick one. High rim. Patterson with the nice rebound for UConn.
Well, Ducharme just went down. Looks like she's in pain.
It's going to be a foul on Griffin as she tried to go to the rim. Ducharme is coming up the floor very slowly. Oh, got her foot stepped on. She was trying to run away in her left.
Yeah, and she grabbed for her left hip as if she kept moving and her foot stayed. The kids had some. The last thing you want is any problems associated with anything that touches her spine, which is tough to say because that's your entire body, but she's had that neck stiffness.
Yep.
She doesn't need any more problems.
It's had a solid game for UConn. 13 points, 5 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 5 from outside for the sophomore. Here's Park Lane. Works on Muhl, gets the shot away. That kid is she is quick, and she's not afraid to shoot from anywhere.
Well, she's so explosive, it makes you really appreciate the defensive effort that UConn has done to her.
Oh, what a pass.
Talk about appreciating something. How about that pass from Muhl? Paige Bueckers liked it.
First career double-double for Nika Muhl. 10 assists to go with her 16 points. There's Sidney Cooks, blocked by Patterson. Edwards on the run, and another beautiful pass in.
Muhl does such a great job of keeping her head up and seeing what's open up the floor. And another great job by Edwards running the floor terrifically.
Past the halfway point of the fourth quarter here at XL Center in downtown Hartford. To Lopez Senechal, top of the key, might have been partially blocked. There's Patterson with a rebound. Ducharme with a 3. Park Lane working on Muhl. It's almost like a one-on-one game there. Here's Cooks. On the freshman Patterson. Just enough room to toss that shot up.
Yeah, you know she had to be thinking, come on, I got to coach today.
Yeah.
At least help out.
Juhasz, tall for the rebound. Here's Vinesh Betancourt into the ball game for Muhl. DeBerry. And one.
That was a really good pass from Betancourt. DeBerry was working hard in that low post. You notice a really good pass away from the defense. The help came too late. Good execution by UConn.
Dorka Juhasz leaves the game with a double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Ayanna Patterson back into the ball game, and DeBerry can't add the free throw. Shaylin Pinckney for Seton Hall as Satterfield gets the miss and puts it up in. Patterson, strong to the rim, it doesn't go.
For UConn, right after the break, at least for us.
Gave Stanford a good game last night.
And you know, it's just business as usual. That's what you're used to playing as a college basketball player.
That's right. And then a game against St. John's to start the new year. Inside of a minute to go, here's Betancourt. Fires a pass into DeBerry. He gets it to go.
Nice finish by DeBerry.
So on the pluses and the minuses, right? Huskies really offensively efficient today. They're shooting 60% from the floor, 52% from three. On the, okay, things we need to correct to get into the heart of the season, 21 turnovers in the ball game. That's the downside on the score sheet.
But Chris Dailey's got to feel really good. You know, it's yet another game where they're without a key member of the club. In this case, it's the head coach as well as AZ Fudd.
Willing to just say, no, we're done playing.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate their effort.
From the floor during the season, held to 36% in this ball game by the UConn defense, and much lower than that in the first half. And your final score from Hartford on the last game before the holiday break is going to be UConn 98, Seton Hall 73. Chris Dailey advances to 15-0.